All right, so here's the game plan. The game plan is this spot doesn't get hunted much. There's a double set right here. I'm trying to bring all the deer to a location where I'm actively hunting. That's the Oak Ridge blind. So there's a bolt that holds this feeder down on here so it can't get stolen. We're going to take the bolts out. We're going to take the cover off, and we're going to move this feeder to a new location. We're going to show you start to finish on how we're going to do it. You don't need a fence post. All you need is a good tree that you can trim down. And we're going to do it hopefully in an hour. So we'll get started. My ladder. Always make sure there's no live critters in here. I opened that up one day and there was a squirrel inside. About gave myself a heart attack. Guess there's no screw in this one. Always make sure there's no live critters in here. So I brought the tape measure because the deer really like the height of this. So I can come over 60 inches. This is where I'm going to cut that other tree. This keeps our, you little jerk freaking mouse. This keeps our raccoons from climbing up and getting into the spout. All right, let's go over to the blind. This is the best my food plot has ever looked. That's all domain seed. Look at how thick and lush it is out there. And the camera doesn't even really do it any justice. But there's a lot of food in here. It's the most food I've ever had in here. I wonder how big around that pipe is. Seven.
Right here.
That's not a mushroom. That's a toadstool. You know what this reminds me of? Looking for a Christmas tree. The other thing I don't like is not square in front of the window. Although I'm left-handed, so it'd be easier if I slid the window open to be this way. The only thing I don't like about this tree is the fact that that tree right there and this tree, which ain't no big deal, a squirrel can climb up it and freaking jump right off onto the feeder. Doesn't make it great. This isn't a really good tree, it's just a beech tree. So I guess this is going to be the one. Our mark was 60 inches. So we get that 60-inch mark roughly. About right here. So we'll cut that thing off as straight as we can get it right there. I might cut that tree down and that tree down real quick. Hope I brought enough gas. cutting it, I could feel the water spraying out of the tree. The amount of water in there bubbling out of there. Pretty cool. I'm gonna dice these branches off here. Now, looking down at this, it's going to be pretty easy to turn this into a 4x4 because the black ring that's in the middle is just about 4 inches. So I'm just going to cut it here to make it square on each side, and that feeder should slide right on. I don't know why I'm out of breath. I feel like I just fought a chainsaw. We're good that way. Spin her down on the bottom here. That's about as good as it gets for Doug's animal sculpting. 4 inches. Four inches, just under 4 inches. Should slide right on. We'll just about to find out. I might have to turn. Kind of sucks. The raccoons will be all over that thing. No fence post required. Just chainsaw. A little bit of gasoline. We'll fill this thing up. We'll put some corn and some soybean mix in there. We'll have all kinds of deer here eating out of this thing. Less than 20 yards from the Oak Ridge blind. This will be magical. The spot always is. Now I just got to cut up the rest of the trees that are laying over here. Magical.